March 10th, 2022. Today's weight is 552. I'm puzzled by what's going on, yet more convinced now than ever that I do have a mass or tumor inside my body, or several, just due to the fact that it is getting harder to move and to bend. And I feel like my body is stretching in some places that shouldn't stretch. Once again, my wrists are stretching and the pains are getting worse. Yes, carpal tunnel was the diagnosis. And carpal tunnel is just a catch-all bullshit thing about repeated movement. I'm not repeating any movement. There are stresses in my body right now, being stretched and pulled at the nerve level, and it does bother me. And I just try to be patient as I see the doctor on the 15th. I have my cannabis doctor on Saturday too. Everything is going to look on track there, so it'll work out, hopefully. I just got to get back on the road of healing. It rained all day today here in Orlando, which is fine. It's going to cool off a bit more. I still need to go out to the post office to replace that placard, and hopefully I don't fall down. I just have to get this done. There's just so many things I need to do. Work also is getting interesting in the sense that there's not much left of doing. I'm doing everything I can, but again, I work myself out of jobs. I work hard. I do my job. I get things done. And again, it's the irony here is this whole part of this phase was supposed to be finished at the end of May, at the end of May, and I finished at the end of February. I pushed the team with a common goal to get things done, and I did it. And my reward is goodbye. It's just it's the nature of the beast. I'm going to start heavily looking for work. But what does bother me is when I get very tired and I just fall asleep. And I don't know if it's just out of sheer exhaustion that it happens, but it does. But again, I'm of good spirits in a way. I still feel, I'll admit I do feel alone, but not that I'm depressed. I just want to do things with people. And there's no one to do, again, and that's the irony. I want to do things with people, not with people, with girls, ladies. But again, what I want to do is different than, it's very, very different than what people think. It's never been about sex. It's been about intimacy. It's different. It's a very different level of doing things. The intimate act of speaking to your partner and healing them with your words and your comfort. The intimate act of reading a poem, listening to a music. The intimate act of dancing. The intimate act of cooking with her. Of looking into her eyes and hoping that all of her dreams come true. The intimate act of being part of something that is bigger than yourself. That's what's more important than anything else. But then the most important thing is the intimate act of love. And the intimate act of love boils down to letting that person grow and understand that if they must be on their own and do what they need to do in part of their life to improve their life and their own goals and passions and desires, then they must do that, and you must abide by their decision. Because that's what love is. Love is sacrifice. Love is you give something of yourself, and you must do that. And it comes back to the idea of how important people are in your life and what they mean to you. Tomorrow's Friday night, and Friday, I would say Friday Night Tights, of course, because that was my saving grace. So I can track back when I was a child, all the events that led me to where I am today. And if you have to backtrack, of course, because everything leads to Chicago and what I did there. I can trace back exactly what happened, the events that led me to Chicago, and how my life moved and went there. Why am I in Florida? I'm in Florida because it's the only reason I'm in Florida is because it's a state with a strong governor and people that believe in freedom. The area I am in right now is mainly Democratic, and I can tell because everyone here is lazy, and they wear masks all the time, and they have no drive. Some people do, and I haven't met them. I want to sit down with Jay and a bunch of other people from the fellowship, which I haven't met yet. And again, it just feels disconnected. I want to get out more, but again, each time I go out, I pay the price the following day by not be able to move or do anything. And it just hurts a lot that I'm trapped in this apartment, trapped in this body, because this is not who I am. This is not what I'm meant to be. And it all goes back to that moment in my life when I was diagnosed with this disease for the first time. And to be trapped in the hospital and not able to do anything, to be trapped at that moment, I just wanted to do everything I could. And basically, when everybody you know turns on you, doesn't want part of you, they weren't really your friends, of course. But to have people who are on your side, who are there, and everyone, it all evaporated because they weren't really truly on my side. No one really knows that I'm not this way. This is not who I am. I'm not a 552-pound man. You know, it is my condition. It's what's got me where I am right now, but it's not who I am. And it hurts because I want to be that man that wanted the things that he wanted. And I have, as you know, it's kind of it goes to the Bible verse. I've let go of childish things, and and there's some things I still don't want to hold. Oh fuck! Don't want to see that there. I can feel it again, pulling. Or it's a pulling. It's pulling. Oh fuck! And it's like electricity. It's like ripping. Oh, it's like the skin is like ripping apart from the nerves inside. Just very painful. But it all boils down to, again, going back, my path of Chicago is rooted in music, rooted in the passion of love and everything associated with music and science and knowledge. Yeah, knowledge, basically. This quest for knowledge is what led me to Chicago. And right now, I'm here. I've been for the last few days reorganizing the room a bit, wiping my computers, rebuilding them. I'm going to, I'm rebuilding all of them, putting more security on them, beefing up everything, changing a lot of stuff. But I'm doing this for one thing, so I can continue to go on. I do this so that I can have another day. But I want to strive. Nothing, and I want to fall. Well, I could say I want to fall in love, which is true. Again, I can't say that it's not a true statement. But again, it means many things. When I say I want to fall in love again, I'm not talking about a person. I'm talking about life. I want to fall in love with everything that I do. And I'm trying every day to do everything I can to fall in love again with life. And that is the whole point. That's why I'm pushing myself, the fellowship, myself, everything every single day. And I'm going to continue to do that. I'm not going to stop being who I am. And the same thing, when I get called to go on a stream, I'm going to be there because it's about engaging, talking to people, meeting with them, learning more about them. I joke around a lot, do things. But again, I joke, but I don't. When I see a pretty lady, I want to engage because again, it's different. It's very, 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 very different. I want the intimacy. That's the most important. I can't say sex. That's part of it, but it's not the part of it. The intimacy part is the most important thing. It typified with me when I saw Mark the Cyborg and X-Ray Girl. They had a very, very cute Instagram photo of themselves. It was Mark the Cyborg's birthday. Happy birthday, Mark the Cyborg. And that's the point. The point that you can see that intimacy, that care, that desire, that growth. And that's what I want. I want that type of intimacy, that type of, it's a little bit about, it's respect of your vulnerability, of your humanity. That's basically it that it boils down to. When somebody can see you, literally, not just physically naked, but emotionally naked, and want to engage in you in that position, and then by themselves expose themselves, be vulnerable themselves, let you into not just their physical body through sex, but into their mind and into their essence, then you grow from that experience. So that's where it boils down to. And again, it's just very different now, being here, being locked in here, trapped. And it boils down to the one thing I don't want. The last, especially 2 years, 3 years, of the way things have been going in the world. That is what I don't want, and I'm ending up being what I don't want. I am a man who's locked in a prison of my body, and a prison of where I am, because I have been isolated now for the last several years. And lost everything. Literally, I lost everything, and I have nothing to lose anymore. I really don't. And I don't like that situation. I want to go on and be different. And I want to recapture that intimacy of life. And it is a difficult decision, that everything that's been going on. So I know I have to address what's going on with this growth, this tumor, and I hope that it can be addressed very quickly and it's not cancerous or anything bad, but I can feel it all throughout my body. It's getting bigger and bigger, and it's just expanding and stretching and ripping me apart from the inside, and I don't like it. Am I in excruciating pain? To a certain degree, yes, I am. But I don't want to show it because it does hurt as much as it does. But I'm going to be honest and let you know that it hurts a lot. That it's an enormous amount of pain, an enormous amount of suffering. But I'm going to continue to fight on because that's what I'm going to do, because I want to inspire you to do the same thing. Just like John Bartolo. Again, my birthday was his death, and it did impact me as well, because I met him in Vegas. I knew what he has done for Jeremy, for Ryan. I saw that introduction from their own reaction. I saw the impact that he had on their lives when it was occurring a year ago. I saw the accumulation of it in Vegas. We are all touched by John Bartolo. But again, each of us is a John Bartolo. Each of us has that potential. Because again, the way that, it's kind of funny when you think about it, I myself don't want anybody to do anything for me. I want to help everybody else. I want to do as much as they can for everybody else. Don't do anything. Don't worry about me. I want to do for you. And I ask for nothing. I want it to be a genuine reaction. I want someone to genuinely reach out and want to hold me and let me know it's be okay, and let me be a man to a woman. And again, people get it all wrong about what things are nowadays. And the perfect example there is this Jody guy, how he treated Eric July. Say that I get to fuck bitches and all that stuff, and this guy, no. Eric July is a man, a good man. You know, he's working really hard every single day. I admire him as well. And he's got a great wife. And again, that's the whole idea. You have these incredible men, and behind them they have equally beautiful, intelligent, incredible women. And every woman deserves to have a good man next to them that takes care of them. And again, that's the other thing. I want to be that man too. I don't want to be the one being taken care of. I want to take care. I want to do what I can to improve their life, make them feel good. So I'm going to do whatever I can to make that happen. And I'm going to get over this. I got to fight back. And I'm not giving up yet. So I know it's not a rant. It's a soliloquy, basically. But yeah, it is what it is right now. My situation, I just want to have that partnership. And I want that fellowship. Again, it's all about fellowship. Again, that's the bottom line when it comes to the difference between a community and a fellowship. Community is just people that live in your area. You don't know who they are. You don't engage with every single one of them. You don't know who they are. But a fellowship is different. You've come together for a common reason. Yet you are extremely different. Do I agree with every single person on their beliefs, their passions, their goals, their politics? No. Does that matter? Of course it doesn't. As long as they are good of heart and they can stand by their word, I will listen and protect and hold and support each and every one of them, because that's what I'm going to do, continue to do. And I'm going to continue to push myself every single day and make myself the best person, the best man I could be. I have to do it every single day. But again, I'll admit, it's very, very difficult. It's very, very hard. It means a lot. It hurts a lot. And it would mean a lot to have somebody, and that is a goal. But it's a goal. It's not my drive. I don't care if I am to be alone for the rest of my life, then so be it. But I want that intimacy. And it's very, very, again, yes, you can watch, you could watch a porn and then you want to have sex, or you could, or other things like that. But no. But again, when I see a couple, like I said, sitting, playing in bed, or laughing, or together on a trip, or just playing a video game, or on a panel, or talking, that's what's important. And it goes back to, again, a perfect day. And again, you can't have, if you don't have a perfect day, then you have a perfect moments. Look back at your life and find that perfect midnight. I want that perfect midnight. That perfect midnight would be kissing somebody at midnight on New Year's Day, kissing them at midnight after a great meal, and you went out on a first date with them and you kissed them at midnight, or you were at Paris in the Eiffel Tower, or as simple as the Christmas office party under the mistletoe, or as simple as just hugging somebody and holding them and knowing that everything's be okay. And there are many. You find your moment. What's your 1 o'clock moment? Your 2 o'clock moment? Like I would love a 5:30 moment or a 5 o'clock moment. When you think about it, that the perfect one would be laying in bed asleep and having your kids jump on the bed and wake you up Christmas morning. And you had a tree with lots of gifts. Which I never had. I never had that moment. I don't have any children. I never had the moments I wanted. But I created up different moments. Different things I love to happen. And that's why when I gravitate towards women who have kids, because at least they'll have somebody that will take care of them and teach them and learn and help them learn and become better people, better women, better men. And if it's going to be other kids, because I'm going to, again, yes, my sister-in-law did tell me I should become a pastor or a foster parent, but I look at the situation I'm in now. I'm by myself. How can I do this? Or support, big brothers, big sisters. How can I do that right now? But that's different. I want something that's mine as well. And again, yeah, I'm a little selfish in that regard. I want something that I can hold and be part of the whole life, and it's part of who I am. Again, I want that. And again, can't I have that now? But if I can't, then so be it. So we'll see. But again, tomorrow's Friday. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to the week. Next week is I'm gonna go see Chrissy Meyer in Tampa, and I hope, I don't know, I was trying to drum up some people to go, and no one's contacted me either regarding that, so I'll just go. And if they're there, they're there. Again, I know my social media, again, I get heated up, of course, because of everything that's going on in the world. It's all screwed up, but that's just what it is. But again, in the end of the day, I didn't expect this video to be this long. But I know. Again, it's sad because the reason these videos are long is because there is no one to talk to. There's no one called me on my birthday. And that's okay. There's no one that calls them and says, how you doing, or what's going on. It is what it is. Oh my God, this pain. I'm just letting you know, okay? I can not talk about it and just say I'm fine, or let you know I'm in horrific pain right now. This arm, my right arm is okay. Fuck. My left arm is in excruciating pain right now. the wrist and right here along this edge is just pulling, it's just stretching out, and it goes up to the neck. But it is what it is. But yeah, I'm going to start to, I'm in the next phase. I don't know what's going to happen. But it is what it is. Oh. Anyway, I'm sorry I went too long. What am I at? My God. Holy crap. It's a symphony. Anyway. But I'm not sad. I'm resolute. Nothing's going to stop me, and I want nothing to stop you. But again, we'll see what happens next. Good night, my friends, and we will talk to you tomorrow.